Hey, hello everybody. Hope everyone's having a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are. You might notice that I sound very shitty right now, and that is because I had a mic difficulty, which is why we started a little late today. But hi, welcome in everyone. We're playing more Piofiore today. We're here now. It's very quiet, but we're still here. So welcome in, Mon. How are you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic one. Apparently, I sound like I'm in a fishbowl, so that's your trigger warning for today, is that I sound like a fishbowl. Hi, Fruity Undertaker. Hope you're having a fantastic one. Um, oh, okay. Give you a meatball? Sure. Just in a second, though. Anyway, hi, my name is Neurosis. I am voicing Victor Van Helsing and also handling all narration.
My name is Tenta Narsaid, and I voice Nicola Francesca, Lan, Niatore, and Sophia.
My name is Moji, and I will be voicing Dante Falzone, Lee, Faye, and Joseph.
Uh,
Ah,
my name,
Uh-oh.
go.
my, I'm Matcha, and I voice Gilbert Redford, Leo, Marco, Emilio, and Elena.
And I'm Brevi, and I voice Orlok Yang, Julia, Roberto, and Oliver.
Yeah, so last time on PO, your mic sleeping with the fishes? Yes, I guess it is. Well, I'm blaming Piofiore for all this. But last time we
Whoa.
just did a little bit more bonding stuff. Like, uh, unlike with Code Realize, there's a with all these other Otome game stuff, there isn't much plot stuff that happens. Just like a lot of bonding. So this one isn't. I don't have to like say much for this summary. But last time we did a little bit of bonding. Apparently, Dante has been giving us a lot of presents through another person, which makes us think that we are on another person's route when we're not. And then, right at the end of the last stream, we witnessed a torture scene featuring featuring Faye, I think, and we have just run out of the torture scene. Obviously, very very scarred for life here. What is even going on in chat right now? Well, let's get into it. Uh, I hope that I'm providing a lot of really great ASMR with my new fancy
Whoa.
shitty mic. I'm literally using my headset mic. If anyone's watched the DDR stream, it's the same mic that I use for the DDR stream. But with Nicola's help, I somehow made it back to the salon.
Here, cafe latte. Be careful. It's hot. Hee hee.
Oh God, ellipses. Nicola handed the cup to me, but I couldn't bring myself to take a sip. What I just saw back in that cell shook me.
I'm sorry for what you had to see back there. Jamal.
Was that what you wanted to show me? Why? Why did you?
I didn't want to leave you in the dark. No matter how kind or nice we are to you, you have to remember we are still the Mafia. Hee hee. I wanted to make sure you understood that the worlds we live in are different, Annie.
My name's Victor. Every time. I couldn't say anything in response. It was true that I was starting to forget who they were outside of the manor. I was just beginning to think that they weren't as scary as they seemed. But it was far from reality. They could resort to anything to attain their goals, even violence. Mafia. Fear. Those words began to resonate with me again. I was simply being treated well because I was in their custody. What they were at their core was far more sinister than I could have ever expected. It's almost like they are the Mafia.
Whoa.
Ellipses.
Maybe I went too far in showing you our torture chamber. I'm sorry.
You mean from from 50 Shades of Grey?
Just to be clear, Dante isn't like this to everyone. He was acting that way only because that person kept pushing against us. Woo!
The image surfaced again in my mind. The image of the young boy being tortured by the family's men. The image of Dante coldly and ruthlessly giving orders. Ellipses. I looked down to see my cup shaking. My hands. Nicola gently cradled my hands ever so lightly.
This isn't my route, hee hee. Don't worry, I don't do things like that. Hee hee.
You're in the Mafia.
Take your time. Once you're done with your drink, I'll escort you back to your room.
Ellipses. I nodded in silence at Nicola's sweet and gentle voice. Wow. Great job, team. As soon as I returned to my room, I crumpled into a heap on the bed. I guess I didn't know how things really were all along. All I could do was watch for that brutal violence play out in front of me. I saw the dark side of the Falzone family, which I was starting to think didn't exist. Or maybe I was simply turning a blind eye to what was happening around me. Even so, what options did I have? No answers came to mind. I need to step out for a moment. I slowly stood up and exited the room to get a breath of fresh air. Carlo. It seemed like Carlo was playing out in the garden. He perked up and dashed towards me. Ellipses. I picked Carlo up in my arms and stroked his soft back. Change the world. My final message.
Every
Goodbye.
time.
Every time Vel redeems, I'm so sorry. Vel, come back! No, no, no! Stroked his soft back while trying to gather my thoughts. Hey, it's a matcha. Hey, it's you. I slowly inhaled and exhaled in an effort to calm myself. I was at the church that night by coincidence when Dante took custody of me. Or at least, that's what I thought, but was my abduction a coincidence at all? When Dante came into my room with roses to apologize.
I can't say much more. At least, not for now.
And Thomas was there too. Always there. I believe that's what he said. He said there was more, so that means he must be holding something back. Something wasn't right. He said that he came to save me when he received a call from Sister Sophia. But why would a boss himself come down to rescue a normal civilian? If anything, would have sent his men to handle the situation in his stead. Or maybe there was something about me. The young boy in the cell called me the Key Maiden, right? If there was something special about me, it would explain Dante's odd behavior. But there isn't anything special about me at all, meanwhile. Doubt. Doubt. Nicola, it's your your narration.
Pretty stubborn rat, isn't he? He isn't budging one bit. Why don't I go on a hunt and bring someone a bit more cooperative?
I'll leave it to you.
Understood. And if we extract the info,
Exterminate him. He'll have served his purpose. Oh, and we'll send his body back to Yang.
can we at least use him for negotiation?
I doubt Yang will be open to negotiations. He doesn't care much for his subordinates. We can't spare our men to watch over a single rat. If he somehow escapes, there's no telling what damage he'll do. Mind you, negotiations are only done with those who play fair. The Laoshu have broken our rules and cannot be trusted.
I see. Understood. Oh, by the way, the hunt within Falch has been progressing nicely. Woo! I think it's safe to say that we've gotten rid of most of the dealers here. Well, that's about it from me. I prepared to leave when Jamong! A stern, angry voice struck me from behind. Ere.
What's your end goal, Nicola?
I turned around slowly and smiled. I'm not sure what you mean.
Why did you bring her down there?
As I said, we just happened to pass by. We were simply looking for Carlo.
Bullshit.
Are we finished? Well, good night, Dante. Don't stay up too late. Annie.
Olivia, that's not my bitch.
Oh.
but oh, stop. But theirs isn't anything special about me at all. There isn't anything special about me at all.
Whoa.
Despite my doubts, I couldn't seem to quell the rising waves of sussy in my mind. I stood there in the midst of the autumn night, pondering over what was really going on. The next day, Leo came by as usual, but today he was looking at me with an inquisitive expression.
Oh, God, thank you again.
Also, is there audio? Right
Audio?
now? Me, like from the game.
No,
Ah,
it's just
okay.
very
Make
quiet.
ah yes. Huh? What's the matter? You don't look so good.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, are you sick by chance? I can't get the doctor to.
I'm fine. I was just thinking.
Thinking is a very, very dangerous disease.
I know.
Ah, you could be diagnosed with main character syndrome if you're not careful.
Oh no, I
Uh,
think I am.
thinking about what?
Oh no! Ellipses. Well, unable to hold myself back, I told Leo what I saw in the cell yesterday. Leo frowned, hearing my story, and began to speak in a perplexed tone.
I see. Well, this is my job, so I need to do what is asked of me. But to be honest, I'm not exactly a fan of stuff like that myself.
Leo. I could tell he was being careful with his words, keeping my feelings in mind. Regardless, I felt relieved that there was someone like Leo here who thought that way. Leo, do you know what a key maiden is?
He maiden? Never heard of it. Is that some kind of fairy tale?
Oh, if you don't know, it's fine. Thanks.
Hmm.
Come to think of it, the others in the cell didn't seem to know what that was either.
Maiden.
Huh? Oh fuck, I don't remember who voiced these guys.
Ew, what?
Ellipses.
Did you hear that?
It
Okay.
seems that only Faye and Dante know what that is. I would guess Nicola knows too. Oh no,
Oh,
no, I can hear him.
oh, dang. I can hear him too. Yeah. If there's anything I can do, please let me know.
Huh? I must have been deep in thought. Leo noticed my troubled expression and offered to help me because I'm dying of main character disease.
Dang. If there's anything you're looking for, I might be able to get what you need.
Oh no, you've already done so much for me, Leo. Like, too much,
That
actually.
was all on Dante's behalf, so it wasn't like it was me at all. Well,
Sure.
how about flowers? So maybe some baked goods from the local patisserie? Is that what it? No, what is that? I
Pana
was
to Pana to Teria? Ah,
planetaria,
eh,
planetarium.
the
Pantera, the
planets.
band.
Pantera the
I was
band.
like looking at it. I automatically like guessed like I'll just say the French word.
Heh. Thank you, Leo. Your kind thoughts are more than enough right now.
No, seriously, if there's anything you need, well, that was not the voice I wanted to do. If there's anything you need, feel free to let me know.
Well, I really don't. It was then that it struck me. Ellipses. I want to go to church.
Wow, just like that hit song, "Take Me to Church," huh?
Okay.
But that's a couple centuries from now.
I want to see Sister Sophia, everyone, even Hosier. Sister Sophia had been in contact with the Falzone family before, so maybe Sister Sophia knows what this key maiden is.
I'm sorry, but I can't have you leave the manor just yet. And remember, the church is where the people gather, so maybe you and Julia could be considered a church if you gather in one place with another person, do a sermon.
I can't have her be on screen too long, Leo.
Oh yeah, that's right, man.
Yeah, we can't have that. I see. Sorry for asking.
No, not at all. I mean, I did say I'd do anything. Anything.
Uh, I know it isn't possible, but it's just that I've been away from everyone for so long. Ellipses.
Ellipses as well. I can't guarantee anything, but, I'll see what I can do.
Huh?
Don't expect too much from me, though.
Thanks, Leo.
What did I say about expecting too much? That's expecting you're welcome.
You're getting a thanks. It wouldn't happen. I knew it wouldn't. Also, meanwhile, sharing.
Is carrying?
Sharing is
Oh,
caring. Nicola.
Ah, okay.
oh, damn.
Hey, yeah, I'm finally getting a Gilbert line.
Okay. Looks like you've been cleaning up, Felk, yeah, recently. My guys need to take a page out of your book.
Well, we've heard that there's still a station to stamp out. Have you heard anything about the casino?
You mean caramella dealers? I've heard about them in my reports.
Glad you're wise to it. An extermination of the casino would likely go a long way. Woo!
Damn.
But it's an Arca, so technically off limits for us to help out on our own.
Which is why you came to see me. I liked how you tried to grease the wheels first.
By the way, I assume you knew about the Lao Shu dabbling in slavery, and
They did what?
they're using ships to send slaves to their country. We're planning on ending that too. Jamon.
Which means that Berlin's about to get pretty busy.
The ocean is also like Arca, an expanse that is technically off limits to us too. We're really sorry that we'll be involving those areas in our work.
It's the Lao Shu's fault for breaking the rules. Might as well get rid of them now. The Visconti family won't intervene. Just make sure you clean up the place. Or we can help if you'd like.
We'll be fine. We don't want to bother you. Not yet, at least. And
Again, my name's not Annie. It's Gilbert.
It wouldn't happen. I knew it wouldn't. He would never remember his name. I was just happy that Leo cared enough to say that to me.
what?
After what I saw down in the cell, it's a bit awkward to speak with Dante, but I need to ask him about the key maiden.
It's awkward to talk about the torture chamber.
A little
It's not
awkward.
that awkward.
Yeah, just a little awkward. He
It's
probably
only
won't answer
awkward
me.
because you saw it.
Even so, I want to at least ask him to let me go back to church. Wait, it's... Oh. My capture isn't getting the audio.
Oh no!
I was like, it's been quiet for a while. Like, let me fix that real quick.
You have a sensor bar?
I mean, I guess.
Oh yeah, like your Jackbox games and stuff.
What?
No, wait, that's for a Final Fantasy.
What?
The sensor bar.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah, there's
Fixed
a sound.
it. Yes.
Hey,
Well, it's still quiet, so it didn't do anything.
we'll just put acapella in post.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Remember, everyone, we have to sing a bunch of songs like after stream so I can put it in post.
Okay.
Hope you guys are ready.
Sounds good.
Yeah. No. Huh? Dante's not around.
This be again.
I looked around with no avail and breathed a sigh of both relief and disappointment.
Oh, what's the matter? Did you need to see young Dante?
Oh, Julia! I wanted to ask him a favor. It's been so long.
Yeah.
Did he step out for the morning? Do you know when he'll be back?
Didn't mention when he'd return, so I imagine he won't be back until tonight.
I see. My shoulders fell in disappointment. Julia noticed and spoke.
If you're in a hurry, why not ask young Nicola instead? I mean, I understand why you wouldn't want to, but,
Nicola, why would you suggest him?
there's
Julia.
not many people around here to talk to. I mean,
Julia, why would you suggest him? I tried to remember what Nicola said about it until now. What happened to the church? How's Sister Sophia doing? I'm worried about whether everyone's safe.
I'm sorry, but I can't answer that. I need Dante's approval before discussing what happened there.
Nicola said himself that he needs approval before taking action. But I guess talking to him could help. After all, Nicola may know something about the Key Maiden. Worst case scenario, I could ask him about when Dante might return. Also, meanwhile, informant.
Meanwhile.
Meanwhile. Hey, it's
Fucking
Nicola.
hell.
Oh my god!
You're
Right on
welcome.
time. A figure appeared in a quiet back alley.
Oh,
What's the word on the loud shoe? Eddie.
Okay, well, it's not Annie, but they have a huge drug deal in place. Here's the information you need.
Grazie. I appreciate the lengths you've gone into supplying this information to us.
Okay. Bye!
His story matched what we heard from the Lao Shu member we interrogated. Guess I need to get our crew ready, along with our special gift.
I hastily. Oh wait, sorry. Not me.
I hastily returned to the manor, moonwalking the whole way, knowing things would be getting busier soon. Jamal.
Whenever you go, I assume that you throw your like fedora and it goes in a circle back to you, like from the video game.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's actually how he fights, canonically.
Oh, okay. Good intermission.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
great.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, I could still ask him when Dante might return. I have to wait for the moonwalk back, though. Okay, I'll talk to Nicola. Thank you, Julia. Bye again.
Alright, screen time's up. See you later.
She didn't even say bye. Even the smallest bit of information could help me move forward in the right direction. I know what I need to do now. I wanted to talk to Nicola, but it seems as though he was also away, moonwalking somewhere. I should see if I could catch up to him when he returns. It's boring waiting around like this. Sure
Yeah?
is boring around here.
Sure. Sure is boring in a place where a torture chamber is in the basement.
It's so boring.
Gee, I could go for a bombing solution.
I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. Wanna play, Carlo? I took his tiny white body into my arms. Seeing Carlo play with my hands brought a warm smile to my face. Huh? You're done already? Tired of playing, Carlo slipped out of my arms and headed into the hall. Oh well, Carlo is still a kitten, so I suppose he needs to move around. I don't know who this
Dante?
is. Is it Nicola?
What are you doing here, Jamal?
Oh god. Oh shit. Hi Nicola, welcome back.
He was in the pose. He was just getting back from
Why?
moonwalking.
Thank you, Eddie.
I every time it's not Annie, it's Victor. I was waiting for you.
Woo! You were waiting for me? Woo!
Don't get so excited, it's not your route. I wanted to speak with you. May I bother you for a moment?
Of course. Well then, how about we speak in my room? Moonwalks.
What? But come back here. I'm sure he had no ill intentions, but just the two of us in his room would feel a bit awkward.
Sorry. I was only kidding. Shall we head to the courtyard?
Yeah. Oh, wait, he's walking away. Thank you, Nicola. I'll catch up. I felt a bit relieved. What?
I was gonna say, at least since he's moonwalking, you can always make conversation with him.
Seeing his smile and knowing that he was just playing around as he was wooing down the hallway, I followed Nicola into the courtyard.
So, what is it? So, what is it you wanted to talk about, Jamal?
Do you know anything about a Key Maiden? Back in the cell, that young boy Faye said it, and
A bit of advice. Don't repeat that aloud, Jamal.
why not?
Let's just say that there are some things I simply can't explain.
You're out of breath, are you? So you can't tell me what it is?
Woo!
Niccolo nodded his head quietly. Quiet as he could be. Well, I'll ask Dante myself then. Do you know when he'll be back?
What? Hold on there. Calm down.
Victor is calm. Victor was going to ask Dante in the first place, so Victor, will go back to my original plan.
Listen here. Dante's not a bad guy, but he isn't going to hear you out. Come on.
But I can at least try.
Wait. Was that all you wanted to talk to me about?
Well, yes. Nicolo's abrupt question caught me off guard, so I returned an awkward reply.
That's too bad. I was expecting a bit more since you spent all that time waiting for me. What a shame indeed.
Not your route? Did I give him the wrong impression? I'm so sorry, Nicola. I wasn't trying to...
I kid. I know you didn't have any ulterior motives. But I will say, I'm a bit vexed that you seem to only think of Dante. Jamon.
I'm on his route. I mean, I wasn't...
Haven't you noticed? I thought I was making myself quite clear by my actions.
Nicola? Oh, Jesus Christ. His voice was sweet and mellow, and he stared at me with beautiful jade green eyes. Not your fucking route.
Say, Van,
Oh, Jesus
I'm...
No, I'm sorry. I quickly pushed Nicola aside and ran out the courtyard.
I thought it would be easier. What the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck is wrong with Nicola?
Woo! I woke up from the bright sunlight shining into my room. Ah, and here I was thinking I'd be able to stay awake until Dante returned. I had slept through the entire night. I wonder if Dante's around. If I could just see him at Brecci. Being that I slept in the same clothes from yesterday, I patted myself down when I heard someone running around inside the manor. What's going on?
Good morning, it's me, Leo. May I come in? Knock, knock, knock.
Oh, sure, just a moment. Good morning, Leo. Something happened.
Well, about breakfast, do you mind eating in your room today?
And not at all, but is there a problem?
The top brass is out today. We're going to strike a deal with the little shoe tonight.
What? Strike? As in...
Hey, we're gonna play baseball. Nah, shush, it's bowling. Please keep it to yourself. Don't tell anyone I told you, or else they'll definitely know I told you.
Why, yes, of course, but...
You told me that you wanted to go back to the church, right? This is your chance to make your move. Hardly anyone's gonna be around today.
Yes.
Of course, I'll be with you as your god. There's no telling what might happen, so I can't let you go out alone.
Thanks, Leo. My request was a selfish one, and yet... He came through to make my wish come true. I continue to thank him inside my heart.
But not on your route.
No. That's why I'm doing it quietly. After finishing Brecci, I kept watch to ensure Dante and everyone left the manor. Then I slipped outside with Leo alongside me. I feel like I haven't been here in ages. Nostalgia swelled inside of me as I drew closer to the church I called home.
Huh? Fan! What?
Elena! I saw Elena sweeping the entrance to the church. I immediately ran to her, charging. I've missed you, Elena. Have you been alright?
That's what I was going to say. I was worried sick about you. Like, actually sick. I was gonna die in a day.
Oh, oh no! We both smiled and embraced each other tightly. I wish I could spend more time speaking to Elena, but I doubt I have the luxury. Say, is Sister Sophia around? There's something I need to ask her.
Sister Sophia hasn't been back for a while. She does send letters every so often.
Letters? I glanced at Leo as if to ask who was delivering the letters.
No, not me. What, I look like a courier to you? I didn't know Sister Sophia hasn't been back.
Really? I felt a bit heartbroken about not being able to see her. But there are so many things I wanted to ask her, but more than that. I wanted to see her smile. Elena noticed my crestfallen expression and tried to console me.
Well, are you alright? Wait, of course you're not alright. I wish there's something I could do for you.
Elena. Elena must have been filled with anxiety with both me and Sister Sophia missing. Thank you, Elena. I'm fine. I'll be back soon. Until then, please take care. Let's go back, Leo. We're not gonna pray at
Bye.
church.
Yes, let's. Ellipses.
I forced a smile into my face to try and lighten the mood. See you later, Elena.
Please do come back. I'll be waiting for you here. Bye.
Elena waved her hand repeatedly with a smile on her face and bid me farewell. Leo and I made our way back to the manor. Ellipses.
Ellipses.
I couldn't hide my disappointment. I felt as though there were weights strapped to my ankles.
That's good core work. Are you hungry, by chance?
I'm always hungry. Leo quickly grabbed my hand before I could react. Excuse you.
Let's go! It's along the way anyway. We gotta shove more, Italian word foods in your face.
Ah, no! Leo pulled me through the droves of people, taking me to the road leading to the ocean.
Julia always told me that an empty stomach dampens a person's soul. Signore, we'll have panini. Hey, that's what I could say.
Hey! Before I
Wow.
could say anything, Leo placed an order at the food stand.
The ones that serve here are really good. What? Do you want the one with tomato and lettuce or the one with eggplant and mushrooms?
Could you choose for me? You're kind enough to buy them, after all.
Come on, come now. As an Italian gentleman, I must offer dibs to the fine lady.
Leo, I'm not on your route. I couldn't help
Damn.
but chuckle, seeing Leo act with bravado. It was so cute. Well then, could I have the eggplant?
Oh, you want the eggplant, eh? As you wish. Bon
Hey.
Oh my god. Italian girl.
Thank you, Leo. I took a quick bite.
Minuendo.
The eggplant.
Yeah, of the eggplant. Directly into it. The aroma of olives.
Stared at Leo.
Yeah, directly at Leo. And they just take a huge chomp out of it.
Molto bene.
The aroma of olives flowed through the deep, robust flavors of eggplants and mushrooms. It's delicious. I feel like I haven't eaten like this for decades.
What are you saying about Julia's cooking? Oh, that's right. We don't serve the kind of foods you eat with your hands at the manor. No manos at the manor. It's a nice change of pace to be able to take a casual stroll, though. Let's go that way.
I wasn't sure why Leo suddenly had us heading in a different direction. But before we could get far, a voice called out to us from behind. I don't know who the fuck that is. Who wants to take it for now?
Nah, I talk enough right now.
Yeah. You're literally Leo.
Hey, if it isn't the Falzones, sorry, I forgot your name. How are things?
This voice, isn't it? Oh,
Oh, it is.
little did you fucking know. I quickly turned around and there in front of me was a Visconti's boss. Also Masha.
Ah, this is gonna be difficult. Name's Leo Calvinis. Pleased to meet you again, Senor Redford.
Gilbert Redford.
Gilbert. Gilbert. That's right, Leo. How could I forget? I remember thinking you were a bit small for the name. They're just like, it's Gilbert. In honor of Gilbert Godfrey.
Oh my god!
I'm honored you remembered me.
His voice changed so much.
Well, if it isn't the girl from the church. I'm going in a different direction on accident. I don't want to go.
Okay.
I haven't seen you around lately.
It certainly has been a while, Signor. Your voice?
Oh, don't look so nervous. I'm not gonna bite you or anything.
But...
Oh, sorry. Your glare is stressing me out. Just relax a bit, will ya? Oh, and you can call me Gil. I'm not ready to be called Signore.
Oh, I couldn't... What happened to your voice? What happened?
I was, don't worry. I was eating a parrot and, yeah.
Okay.
It thrills me, when a beautiful ladies like yourself call me by my nickname.
I'm not on your route, dumbass.
Don't worry.
Oh.
I lack depth perception. Now then, what's a fine young lady doing with one of the Falzone's kiddos? Well, Leo, you mind? I'm speaking to our senora.
How much can I say about my situation? The Falzone family was clearly waging war against the Lao Shu, but I haven't heard much about the Visconti. Seemed like they were getting along. Suppose it might be alright to talk a bit about my situation? I decided to converse with Signor Redford. No, with Gil. So, has a lot been going on, or Leo's just my friend?
Wow.
So the first choice of the day. So if you go into the channel point redeems, you'll see a grab our controller redeem to choose which one we want to do. And also we have a D20 if nobody wants to.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, I decided that my voice, no, I'm not gonna pull that. I don't know how many times you see Redford.
Emoji, what do you want to do?
Oh, he's my friend.
He's my friend!
Oh, God.
Getting friend zoned once again. Leo's a friend of mine from before. We met when he was visiting the church. Isn't that right, Leo?
Oh, yeah. We're the best of friends. Friends, eh? Doesn't seem like it to me. There's this weird tension between you two. Something's a bit beyond friends.
I'm
Maybe
not on
those
this
with
route,
Finn.
Gilbert.
What's
You're putting
the
me in-
route? You
Nothing.
ate his eggplant sandwich.
I did eat this eggplant sandwich, but you're putting me in quite the spot.
Seriously, we're really friends. I'm just a bit tense because,
Because of the eggplant sandwich.
yeah. She's also a guest, so I'm just trying to keep a certain level of distance to keep things professional. A girl from the church being an honored guest at Valzona, that's some special treatment. Were Dante and Nicola so taken with her that they didn't want anyone else to have it? Well, of course not. Well, if it isn't personal, when your folks brought her in as a guest of your families? Ellipses. It's unusual for the Mafia to bring in a commoner into the fold. What's really going on? Let me guess. She was attacked.
Gasp.
Oh, that's a good tale right there.
Oh man, dang it. My breath caught in my throat, hearing his precise deduction of the truth. He cracked a smile as if he knew that was going on all along.
Well, I'll be. I thought I was making a joke, but lo and behold.
Ellipses.
So, you're being targeted, huh? And that's why you're with Valzone.
I mean, if that's what you think.
I think a lot, yeah. It's an illness.
Oh no. Are you main character too?
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Not
no.
today. It doesn't seem like you're lying, but can't seem to trust you.
Why?
Come now. No one would expect a commoner to be protected by the Falzone family.
Is it that strange to you?
Sure is, especially considering you're still in Berlin. If you're in the custody, why keep her here in town?
Ellipses.
There's no way Dante would let a normal civilian stay with him so long. Information leaks are deadly into the Mafia, which is why the Falzone have been keeping their bloodline in check.
His thought process seemed to make sense. Except the fact that even the bloodline can leak information, but, you know, we'll take what you can get. Why am I still under Falzone custody inside their manor?
I'm sorry, Senor Redfield. We have other matters to attend to, so, do you now? Well, sorry to keep you folks. Let's go.
Sure. We quickly fled, and Gilbert saw us off with a grin on his face.
Grin.
Another Oscar-winning performance by Matcha, acting against herself. We returned to the manor without running into any more trouble. Dinner was served and night fell upon the manor. It was then I'd heard a noise outside.
Meow.
Oh, cat. I looked outside the window and noticed cars parking out in the front. They meow?
Oh, it's the bus from
No.
bus from Totoro.
I heard him. I heard him outside. No. I wonder if everyone's back.
Ah, yeah. Oh, when it's planned, the last show trading has been halted.
Leo answered my mumbling as he came into the room with some cold drinking water. What about Dante?
I think he'll just rest for the night. They had to resort to arms, but the boss wasn't injured at all.
Ellipses. There's still so many questions I wanted to ask Dante, no different from before.
Now then, I'll take my leave. Good night.
Yeah, good night, Leo. I began thinking to myself alone in my room. Dante could be tired, but he's a very busy person. Who knows when I might see him again? Maybe now's an opportunity I can use to speak with Dante. I slipped out of my room to go see him.
Not again.
Ellipses. I was right in front of Dante's door, but I couldn't muster the courage to knock. but I do want to speak to him. As I stared at the doorknob, pondering what to do. Oh, fuck. Dante! I stood in place, seeing Dante suddenly appear from behind the door.
Come in.
With that, he turned around and headed back inside his office. Come in? He's gonna let me in? Somewhat confused by the sudden invitation, I followed Dante inside. I entered his room and noticed the gun parts he had on the desk like before. Last time I came in here looking for Carlo, he was working on his gun then. I felt like that was ages ago. It seemed like I learned more and more each time I came here. I'm sorry to bother you at this hour.
Doesn't matter.
Were you planning on stepping out?
No, I wasn't. What do you ask?
Well, you opened the door suddenly, so I thought you were going somewhere.
I can tell when someone's waiting outside. Nicola and my men will knock without hesitation. You're the only person who would linger.
Oh.
I'm not in the habit of feeling at ease knowing that someone is standing outside.
So Dante invited me into his office because he knew I was there? I'm so smart.
You sure are. So, what brings you here?
Well, I gathered the strength to ask him my questions when I noticed. Wait, Dante, you're hurt.
Huh? It's nothing.
Unbelievable! It could become infected and cause more problems later on. Wait just a minute. I'll go to the kitchen to fetch the medicine kit. Before he had a chance to object, I rushed out and headed to the kitchen. I hurriedly probably ran into Julia too on the way. Didn't talk to her though. I hurriedly returned the medicine box with me. It was then that it struck me. Am I being inappropriate? As being so brazen with the mafia boss? Fuck it.
Hey,
Yeah.
if you're gonna tend to my wounds, you should do it quickly.
Yeah, just a moment. Ellipses. CG time.
Hmm.
He sanitizes the wound and bandages his arm. Hot Final Fantasy 14's in your area.
I saw Belle's husband.
Yeah! The silence during it all was killing me. I had behaved impulsively when I saw the blood seeping from his arm, but I never expected to have a chance to touch him like this.
Damn.
I see.
You were eating eggplant earlier, man.
She's
Why are you
so
so fussy
cute.
now?
I know,
Why
she's
don't they
adorable.
show her more?
I know, she's so adorable.
She's the daughter of Abraham and Adric.
Oh, goodness. Hope not. Another thought dawned on me. I'm not the biggest fan of her as an MC. Dante puts himself in danger like this.
Dante's arm starts melting.
Oh no! I inherited the poison from my mother. He's always on the front lines, never knowing when he might be killed. It's a fact that life in Faust is secure because of the Valzone family. Of course, that didn't mean I condoned violence, but thank you, and I'm sorry.
Sorry for what?
I was scared of you then when I saw you back in the cell.
That's a good response.
I know, like, good, genuine, good response.
It's natural to feel that way. There's nothing wrong with it.
And no, I was scared without... I was scared without knowing why. I mean, there was a kid being tortured in front of me, but how could I know? You had your reasons for doing what you did back then, torturing a child. Mine went blank after seeing the violence happening in front of me.
It's natural to be afraid of violence.
Dante being the sane one here.
Even so, maybe needed at times. We live in a world where this makes sense. That's all there is to it.
Ellipses. What I had seen so far was just a small facet of life in the Mafia. With that in mind, I spoke to Dante. So here's our next one. Can't we live without violence? Or I can't condone a life like that. Complete rejection.
Wow.
Yeah, who can tell me what's the correct choice here? I know it's really hard and difficult to say to a mafia boss what the correct one is.
All right, time to roll the die.
Yeah, let's roll the die. What is it? Yeah, sometimes violence is needed.
I can't condone a life like that.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm like looking at it right now. What the... Okay. I can't condone a life like that. I am against violence, Mr. Mafia Man.
I see. I shouldn't be surprised.
But Dante,
Huh.
we're able to live happy lives because of your sacrifices. Isn't that right? Thanks, Dante. Hearing my words of thanks made Dante chuckle quietly.
Same.
I never expected to see the day where you'd actually thank me like this.
What do you mean?
I presume the Falzone family isn't the most welcome existence to you.
No, that's not true.
Huh?
I disagreed in a quiet voice. He held his breath as if surprised. I was worried and scared, but now... He closed his eyes and spoke in a calm tone.
The Mafia is a criminal organization. Shocking, I know.
Whoa.
No matter the reason, it doesn't change the fact that our hands are covered in blood. You don't need to approve or disapprove of resorting to violence. Let it go, just like that chick in that movie goes.
His words sounded cold, but the tone of his voice was very gentle, especially when talking about the chicken. Ellipses. I had a lot of things I wanted to ask Dante, but there's no way I could bring up the key maiden right now. Say, Dante? Dante?
What?
What would you do if I lied to you?
Huh.
Dante's eyes widened at the sudden question. He looked at me. And he answered my question. I noticed his gaze was kind.
I've lied to you already. Therefore, you have the right to lie to me as well.
I don't know that's how that works.
How does that work, though? Ellipses. Dante lied to me so he could protect both me and Sister Sophia from the Mafia world. And yet, I went outside without letting Dante know. It wasn't for anyone else. It was simply because I wanted to go outside. My lie was for me alone, and nothing similar to Dante's lie. Guilt filled my heart at that thought. A sense of self-loathing fell upon me.
I hate this game.
Well, it's perfect.
It's late. You should go back to your room.
Yeah, good night, Dante.
Good night.
I left this office with a heavy heart. I could feel pain throbbing inside me. There was no way I'd be able to sleep well tonight. I'm just so guilty. Are you enjoying?
Sure.
Aha.
So you enjoying the game, Tenten?
No.
Aha.
One day after brekkie, I rested in the now empty salon when Nicola returned from his errands.
Buongiorno, Van. Woo!
Yeah, buongiorno, woo to you too. Welcome back. It felt quite awkward being alone with him now. I haven't had a chance to see him since what happened back then. Ah.
Say, Van, I actually. Woo!
Nicola was going to say more woos.
Woo!
Nicola smiled, then let out a sigh, seeing me purse my lips in silence.
If it's about the last time, don't worry.
Huh?
I thought I would play a little prank on you, but I guess that was a bad taste. I'm sorry, Annie.
What the fuck, Nicola? It was just a prank, bro.
It was just a prank, bro.
No! I breathed a sigh in relief. I'm sorry for taking your words too seriously then.
No, please. Jesus
It's just
Christ.
that I'm not used to that kind of talk. Space period. I really didn't know what to say or do. I smiled back at Nicola just as the other men came in walking into the salon.
Hey, Nicola! Who's the lucky guy who owns a fancy car outside?
Must be Valzone member B.
We got a guest.
Yes, a special guest who wants to see the boss, Jamon. I see.
The men nodded, seeming to know what was going on, and they glanced in my direction. They want to speak with Nicola privately. I'd better go someplace else. Well, I should be going back now.
Hit the bricks, kid.
Hitting the bricks right now. I really nodded at everyone before leaving the salon. On my way back, I heard yelling from one of the rooms.
Woo!
Oh no. Huh? Is that from Dante's office? I quickly turned towards the source and saw someone bursting through the doorway. Isn't that... Even from afar, I could tell who it was. A famous politician in Berlin, Gerald Paris. Ellipses. I stood in place, seeing Signor Paris stomp out in anger. I snapped to my senses as he left, and just when I began to head back to my room, Dante stepped out of his office. I stopped in my tracks.
Huh.
Dante looked pale. He closed the door, then sighed briefly. Wondering what happened, I approached him. Was he a guest of yours?
Yeah,
He don't look too good.
I'm not. No, you're right. I'm tired. That's all.
Ellipses. I say, Dante, how about taking a walk in the garden for a change?
No, I'm.
Come now, let's.
See.
Dante reluctantly agreed to my idea to step outside for a moment. It really feels like autumn now. The air is so nice and cool.
When did we get kidnapped?
I don't know. I think it was summer?
Okay.
That-
Who knows timing in this game? I just like to sit in the sunlight when I can. It's a shame that the season is so short.
See.
But I do like the winter as well. The stars are so pretty when the sky is clear. Dante, do you like wintertime?
Yes.
Ellipses. I tried to find any words to try and get Dante's mind off of what was bothering him. Then again, there's one nagging question still in my mind. About who the key maiden was. You know, the plot. But there's no way I can ask that question now with Dante like this. Oh, I know. I'm planning on making more of that dulce I made before that you liked. Is there anything in particular you enjoy?
Ellipsy.
They say sweets help when you're tired. Could be what Dante needs right now. Whether Dante knew I was trying to cheer him up was unknown, but he responded with a smile.
Grazie. And sorry to burden you.
What do you mean?
Ellipsy.
I tried to hide my thoughts with my response. Dante looked at me gently. I felt my heart racing seeing his eyes fixed upon me in a soft gaze. I can make... Fuck. Panna cotta, torta caprese. What the fuck is that word? Sfogliatella? A traditional chocolate cake made with almonds and walnuts. And...
You can make torta caprese?
I find a recipe in the newspaper. Looks a bit difficult, but... if you don't mind, I'd like to give it a shot. Would that be alright, Dante?
Yeah, sure.
You'll be my first experiment. Dante smiled back at me warmly. Alright, what's our answer? I'll do my best, or you really like sweets? A lot of choices this round.
A lot of choices.
Yeah, it's wild.
Damn it.
What? What? Okay, Moji. You got it first on my end.
Best.
I'll do my best.
My best.
Yeah,
Do
10-10,
my
you got
best.
the next one. I'll do my best to make it perfect. I clenched my fist to show my resolve, and Dante chuckled a bit.
You don't have to be too serious about it. Just make it whenever you have the time.
But I want to make something you'll enjoy. I want you to think it tastes delicious. For my first try.
So, you're gonna do your best for me?
Of course. Ellipses. Oh, what? Well. I had spoken honestly a moment ago, but on second thought it came out sort of strange. Anyway, I'll do my best.
Sure. I'll be waiting.
Ah. A cold wind rushed through the garden and made me shiver.
Huh.
Dante, is there...
Don't move.
I froze in place at Dante's words. What? What the hell are you doing? Dante, what the hell are you doing? I held my breath as he came face to face with me. Dante's eyes widened as he noticed how tense I was.
You have a leaf in your hair.
Why are you getting so close?
I'll get it, so just stay still.
Dante, do you need glasses? Oh, sure.
Maybe. It's a little hard to see, you got a lot of hair.
I'm sorry, I just grew it out. It must be from the winds, too. It blows it everywhere. Dante awkwardly reached his hand out to pick the leaf from my hair. Ellipses.
Ellipses.
Dante wasn't moving much. I guess he couldn't get the leaf out. He's trying so
What?
hard.
Oh my
He's
god!
trying
What?
so
Like, help!
The actual fuck.
Help!
It
Girl,
must
help.
be tangled my hair pretty badly.
Oh my god!
And he's,
Ellipses.
and he's so nearsighted too. Not yet. He's so close to me.
Oh my god!
I can't feel my heart racing. It was pounding so hard that disrupted my train of thought.
Choo choo.
And finally,
Oh, I got it.
he mumbled with a sigh of relief. His beautiful...
Okay.
His beautiful face moved toy for mine, and I thanked him, embarrassed. How long does it take to get a leaf from out of someone's hair? Thank you, Dante.
You're welcome.
You really need to get your prescription checked, my man.
Yeah, I know. Listen, they don't have contacts. I've got special eyes. It's, getting quite cold out here. Should we get something warm to drink inside?
Why, yes. And I can tell you all about this contact company I know of.
Yeah, why not? Let's go. So it's
Sounds-
1-800 contact?
Yeah, 1-800-CONTACTS. They'll have your brand.
Damn, that's wild.
Dante's asking me to follow him. I didn't expect that from him, but a small smile broke across my face. As I watched him leave the garden, I could sense how much better he was than before. Not his eyesight, though. That's horrible. It seemed like the men who wanted to speak with Nicola weren't in the salon anymore.
But is
As for-
Nicola there? Okay.
As for Nicola, he was sitting on the sofa with his legs crossed and a cup of espresso in hand.
Woo! Whoa.
Well, you're in a good mood, Nicola.
Ah, Dante. Perfect timing. Jamon. I went to your office, but you weren't around. Any.
Do you have good news?
I just got the report that we put 20 of the Lao Shu out of business. Well, good.
What?
Oh, that's right. We haven't told you about it. We're at war with the Lao Shu. Woo!
Nicola answered my concern with delight and continued speaking in a lively tone.
Woo! We've been getting rid of the rats who have been selling drugs and trafficking humans.
Rats.
There was a huge hunt the last time too. Do you remember when everyone was out? Jamon!
That was when I was out with Leo.
We stopped the trade deal that was taking place on a ship. It was pretty glorious.
Is that so? I'm just glad that both of you are safe. I didn't know everyone was in danger while I was just relaxing here. Oh, thank you for the hydrate and stretch, Salem.
Thank you, Salem.
Oh, there's a Quincy.
Ha!
While you were relaxing here, eh? Well, perhaps you should stay put for a bit longer. Eddie. After all, there's no way we could protect you if you're somewhere outside the manor.
Ellipses. Wait, does Nicola know that I went outside with Leo? No, it can't be.
It shouldn't be long until we exterminate them all, so you can go back to the church.
Really? Thanks.
That's
I felt a sense of happiness come over me at the prospect of being able to return soon.
Exterminate them all. I feel a feeling of happiness.
Wow, exterminate. She just thinks it's actual rats. Like, she thinks it's actual just rodent problem. Even so, the mysterious...
Me not in New York.
The mysterious key maiden lingered in my mind. Or maybe I misheard what was being said. No, you fucking didn't, MC.
Oh my god.
I misheard what was being said back then. I could have misinterpreted what was being said. Maybe it didn't even apply to me. I should just forget about what I thought I heard and get back to my normal life.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, but now that we've ended that deal, there aren't many drugs circulating in town now.
Aw, man!
Huh? That's a good thing, isn't it?
Of course it is, but that means the prices of what's left will rise. And those relying on them will cause problems. I wouldn't be surprised to see them killing each other off for the drugs.
Killing for drugs?
The hospital and the church are being visited by a number of addicts suffering from their withdrawals.
Not that the hospital could do anything, they just have to wait for the drug to wear off. As for the church, I don't see why they'd even go there in the first place, Annie.
No, there's meaning to it, Nicola.
Hmm? Woo!
In desperate times, people seek salvation, and in their quest for support, they find faith. Miracles have happened from faith. For example, Francis of Fountain said to heal people. God offers help and support to those who are suffering in many ways.
I would like to be taken off of the list for this mailing. You believe in that bogus story? Jamal?
Bogus? I mean, it does sound pretty bogus. Hearing me stutter, Dante calmly intervened and began to speak.
I understand how faith can offer support to people in need. The same is true with miracles. They don't happen to everyone, but God may offer them to save people sometimes.
Dante. He shared the same bogus thoughts I did. That brought an unusual sense of joy to me. Dante's perspective.
Nicola and I left the empty salon after she went back to her room.
Maybe that's why she was chosen to be the key maiden. Or maybe it was because she's the key maiden. Because she's the key maiden that she was given that personality.
That's. One can't unlock the door without having faith in miracles.
Wow.
The more I think about the Key Maiden, the more a certain question comes to mind. How did the member of the Lao Shu know about the Key Maiden? Where was this information leak? Could it be?
It
I
was
was,
Julia.
I was standing in the kitchen to make the torta caprese that I promised to Dante. Dante didn't show up for lunch today. Something about being too busy to come. Is Dante alright?
Young Dante said that he's going to skip lunch because he's too busy.
But isn't he hungry? I mumbled to myself, worried that Dante was overworking himself.
Bring something light for him to eat later.
Ah, Julia, do you mind if I?
Take your 5
Yeah,
minutes
sure,
of screen
limited
time.
screen time and all that.
So there I was, preparing dulce for Dante.
Oh my god, shut up.
Mixing some roasted silvered almonds and bacon in the oven at... I carefully checked the temperature and placed the dough into the oven. Okay, and done. It was in there for 2
Right.
seconds. I'll make a rich and sugary cafe latte for Dante to accompany the dulce.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Huh? You're alone? Where's Julia? Why does she disappear when you're always around? Are you the same person or something?
No. Julia is set to out to go shopping. Her 5 minutes were up.
I see. What's that smell? Are you baking something?
Yeah, it's not much.
Great. Then if you don't mind, can I get a bite once it's ready? I came to see Julia because I was so hungry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Leo. I'll step out in a minute so she can walk back in. I can't serve it to you first, though.
What? I'm going to starve! Huh? It's for dessert, right?
Leo has a surprised look on his face. Guess he didn't expect me to refuse. Well, it is for dessert, but I wanted Dante to get the first serving.
Whoa.
So would you mind waiting a bit?
Oh, okay. The boss should get first dibs for sure.
I breathed a sigh of relief seeing Leo answer me with a bright and happy smile on his face. I idly chatted with Leo while preparing the cafe latte for Dante. Meanwhile, we got 2 meanwhiles. Meanwhile...
Here we go again. I will moonwalk through the back alley as scheduled. Ooh!
Hi?
From the other side, a young man with a hood over his face walked toward me silently. The moment we crossed paths, he quickly slipped a memo into my hand. I looked around to see if anyone was nearby, then stopped to look at the memo. Jamon! The Lao Shu's next move. I see. I guess it's about time to make a visit to their hold in Veleno. Jamon! I folded the memo in my hand and began to moonwalk out of the alley. Woo! End of the scene. What the
Alright.
fuck?
I
Alright, and a hunch.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
I gave a heavy sigh after reading the report. The rats are being exterminated as planned. The last siege should have thwarted the flow of drugs and human trafficking. The next strike should put an end to the Lao Shu in Boulogne. Ellipse. But something didn't feel right.
Mm.
Despite stopping their human trafficking, the Lao Shu was still teeming with money. I thought their source of income was the human trafficking, but maybe the Lao Shu has a revenue flow from elsewhere besides their home country.
anyway, that was wild. I idly chatted with Leo while preparing the cafe latte for Dante. Soon enough, the dulce was ready. I placed a large slice of warm torta caprese on the dish, accompanied by the cafe latte. Let me take this to Dante.
Understood. I'm sure the boss will be happy. Definitely not talking about how he's going to take over the Lao Shu in the next couple of days.
Why would you think that? Leo saw me off with a smile as I headed towards Dante's office.
Leo has a great smile.
I stood in front of Dante's office and slowly knocked on the door.
Come in.
Dante was surrounded by stacks of papers. He was squinting. He was squinting as he looked through them, signing them off one by one. He really can't fucking read. Dante?
God, I really need to get those contacts. What?
I decided to wait for him to finish, but he wasn't even taking the time to look up. You haven't had lunch yet, have you? How about taking a break? Also, have you called the contacts place?
I don't have the time. I need to take care of these right now. These trade documents need to be finalized before I do more against the Lao Shu.
I made the dulce I promised you before.
Uh-huh.
Dante finally looked up from the papers and turned in my direction. I pasted torta caprese in the cafe latte on Dante's desk.
Thank you.
And though he thanked me, he was still holding on to the papers he was working on. The cafe latte is going to go cold at this rate. Would you mind taking a bite? I'd like to hear your thoughts.
That.
Dante finally set down the papers he had in his hand.
Well, I should take a short break then.
Thank you, Dante. I'm glad. Ellipses.
Hello.
I felt myself getting a bit anxious watching Dante reach out towards my treat. He grabbed the fork, cut a piece, and brought it to his mouth when... Ellipses.
You're not making it easy for me to eat.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was staring at him so intently. His comment made me blush.
Not that's a problem.
Dante mumbled a bit, then ate the piece in one fell swoop.
Man, it would be so easy to poison him.
Yeah. Sure would be.
It's delicious.
Heh, glad to hear that. It is poisoned.
Somehow, this feels familiar to before.
Ah, perhaps when I brought the baba that time, I believe you said it was delicious then too.
The food you make always tastes delicious. Even the scarstella you made at the church was...
What?
What?
Dante knew I was making sweets back at the church? Does that mean he knew me since before the incident?
Oh.
Dante speaks, interrupting my thoughts.
Have you eaten already?
Oh, not yet. I wanted you to have the first bite, Dante.
That. If you may say again, perhaps we can eat it together.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it.
Well then, let's. A bit flustered and not in agreement at Dante's suggestion. Meanwhile,
Another
sharing,
one.
sharing too.
God, Jesus Christ. We're expecting our next move to be a big one, which is why I'm here to see you, Jamon.
Ugh. I see. So, how much have you guys done? I'm guessing there's no ship involved this time.
We made sure their ships were sunk for good. They won't be able to ship their goods for a while, Jamon.
Yeah, good to hear.
We're planning to corner them in our next move, so it'd be great if you folks could turn a blind eye.
You did that on purpose, motherfucker. I respect your family, even your pun, for letting us know beforehand. So, what you need to do, motherfucker?
Nico looking him dead in the eye, like, blind eye.
I can't believe he's gonna let that pass. In any case, it's good to know that things are going well so far.
Fuck.
I can't believe it's just. I don't think it was like on purpose. The game just did that.
Yeah.
Luckily, we have talent in our family. Like me, I can sing. I wouldn't expect anything less, Annie.
Like ABC, eh? The Felzone family leader. So, when are you going to make your move?
Not yet. I dare you to move. Dare you to move. That time will come, Jamon.
Well, I'll leave the timing up to you. Let me know if anything else comes up.
Gracie, you've been a great help. Well then, I guess I should be going.
Anyway.
Turn a blind eye to that, baby.
Yay! A bit flustered and not in agreement at Dante's suggestion, turning a blind eye to it. I was happy that Dante seemed to have opened up a little to me. Days had passed since I delivered the dulce to Dante. Then one day, Leo hurriedly came to see me.
We're gonna hit another target today, so the manor's gonna be vacant again. That means now's the chance to go out.
But I couldn't seem to get myself excited about Leo's suggestion.
Can't lie.
I feel bad lying to Dante and Nicola. Not only that, but I'm burdening you more than I should.
Well, I've done my homework, since it didn't go all that well last time.
Uh,
I checked first. Looks like Sister Sophia's returned to the church.
Sister Sophia! It had been a while since I'd last seen her. There are so many things I want to ask, so I wanted to see her again. Maybe I'll mention the key maiden, because I keep on fucking not doing it.
No, maybe she misheard.
Oh yeah, I misheard.
Damn, can't believe you misheard. I understand how you feel. Wanted to meet with Sister Sophia.
What?
Truth, I've always loved that woman.
You're into older women?
You're
Wait,
into
how old
gilfs?
is she?
You like gilfs?
You like gilfs?
You like
Told me she
gilfs,
was
Leo?
37.
Sister Sophia is a little older than that.
Whoa. Gotta recheck her Tinder. Remember how you told me you didn't have any parents? Well, it's the same for me too.
Leo looked down a bit, then began to speak with a perplexed look on his face.
Boss found me on the streets, which is how I joined the Falzone family. Like a stray cat. The Falzone family is exactly that to me. Family. And when you're here, you're family.
Jesus
Leo.
Christ.
Which is why I think I know how you feel after all. I didn't have anyone to call family before, and now I do. I live at the Olive Garden now.
Ellipses. But that means you'd be lying to your family. After all, when you're here, you're family.
Yeah, well, yes, but so was that guy they were torturing, because he was here technically, right?
Yeah.
Families are important to everyone, especially Vin Diesel. So, I want to do something for you.
Leo's such a kind soul.
Well, school activities aren't as rampant as before, so it shouldn't be too dangerous to go outside. It should be fine as long as we stay in our care. So, let's go.
Ellipses.
Mushroom Kingdom?
Here
Here
we
I
come.
come.
Thank you, Leo. I do want to see Sister Sophia.
Do you?
Leave it to me. Oh God, you're even better than last time. We won't find anybody with my voice.
I finished my brekkie as quickly as I could. Leo and I slipped out of the manor and headed back to the church. We went through Faust and Arca and arrived without any issues.
I'll wait here. I'm sure you want some time alone with Sister Sophia. I mean, oh, we.
Thanks, Leo. I don't see her that way, but I'll put in a good word for you. I'll be back
I
soon.
mean, that's fair. She raised you. That can't be messed up.
I entered the refectory and was greeted with a welcome sight. Sister Sophia!
My Victor Van Helsing.
That's my name! I reached out and embraced her tightly. She rubbed me on the back to console me. It felt like forever since I saw her in Dante's Alphas, and even longer since the incident here. Sister Sophia, are you alright?
Yes, yes, I was in a hospital catering to the Falzone family, so I'm fine. I lost my dentures, though, again.
Oh no, it's Sister Sophia!
Get away from the summoner!
Sophia?
Out of my way.
Good flashback.
Sophia protected me that night.
I thought that was a Life Alert commercial.
It was. She couldn't get up. Just the thought of what could have happened back then brought chills down my spine.
Did Senor Falzone allow you to return here?
Well, I came here today because I wanted to ask you a question. I mean, two questions. Where's your dentures? Where'd you see him last?
Well, you see, it was a wild night in 1926.
Tell me more, please.
No.
Okay. I'll be going back to their manor afterwards.
I see. So, what is it that you wanted to ask me not about my dentures?
Do you know what the Key Maiden is?
The Keyblade?
I didn't know whether she knew what it was or even heard of it. But the moment she heard those words, a stern expression came across her face as she whispered the Keyblade.
You should ask Senor Falzone and Zemnis that question. If he hasn't told you anything yet, then I have nothing to say either.
Please, Sister Sophia, I want to know what's going on.
It will be fine, just trust in Kingdom Hearts.
Sophia placed her hand on my shoulder and smiled at me to try and calm me down.
She will never understand. You're wanting to know the truth if you are sincere about it. As a Falzone family boss, she will make the right decision on when to speak with you.
Sister Sophia, come to think of it.
Once the Kingdom Heart has gathered enough heart, she will speak to you.
Okay, come to think of it. I haven't actually asked him about it yet because I keep seeing out. I should actually try to approach him and ask him about it.
Yeah, no shit.
Ellipses! Thank you for speaking with me, Sister Sophia. I need to hurry back. I actually said that without letting Dante know.
Oh my. That's so not good. Wow, I can't believe you're a fucking liar. Does your heart weigh heavy?
It weighs so heavy, Sister Sophia. I feel so guilty about everything.
Do your sins crawl on your back?
I feel my sins crawling on my back. Sans Undertale's right there. I'll be honest with Dante about what I did and apologize to him. Oh, a member of the Falzone family actually accompanied me here. I don't want him to get in trouble, so can you assume I came here alone?
Oh, lying isn't good. I guess. But I only see you with me here. I can't answer any other way. Senor Zemnes asked me, Falzone asked me about some meeting.
Grazie, Sophia.
Oh my god, I have dementia now. I forgot what we said. Now hurry on, Brock.
Yes, I'll see you again.
Wait, I already had dementia.
Lee and I were walking back to False when I told him what I was going to do.
I'm going to apologize.
Leo, moving forward, I don't think we should go out like this.
Ellipses!
Dante doesn't let me know a lot of things, but I'm being a dirty liar right now. He's always answered my questions to the extent that he could. And yet, I was scared of him during the torturing. As I should be. I might have been subconsciously trying to avoid touching on what happened back then. I really feel bad not asking Dante myself and just sneaking out like this. This could also put you in a bad position, so I really don't think we should anymore.
Well, I was the one who forced the idea on you. I'm sorry. Also sorry for telling you basically like your caretaker.
There's nothing you need to apologize for, Leo. You did all of this to try and help me. Maybe not that one thing, but you did try and help me. You can't imagine how much you've helped me with your kindness. I'm forever grateful. I thanked Leo with a smile. I don't know.
Right there, criminal scum!
Okay.
Yeah,
oh
let's go
god,
with that.
Skyrim.
Hey!
You've been trying to cross the border.
We have.
Somebody else, since I've already leave.
I've been keeping watch since I heard that the Key Maiden was roaming outside with a guard. Who knew you'd actually show up? Must be my lucky day.
Shit! What do you want, Lao Shi?
Huh? You stupid? Hand over the Key Maiden.
Key Maiden? He has to be referring to me.
Oh my god!
Right in the head.
The Laoshu branched his knife and charged towards us.
I'm gonna lose it.
Behind me! Hey, Lao Shu, check out my new duel monster.
Leo
What
covered
the
me and
fuck?
drew his gun, targeting the Laoshu's arm.
Oh, damn it!
Leo's shot penetrated the Laoshu's shoulder, making him drop his knife.
My stabbing arm!
I didn't know you were this skilled. Despite being surprised at first, Leo reacted quickly and calmly.
I was aiming for his head! Oh, I'm not dead.
Over there!
Oh, fuck.
Jesus.
E.
Our guy's down, get him.
Oh, shit. This isn't good. Let's go. Mushroom Kingdom. Let's go.
Going against more than one would be too much, so Going against more than one would be too much, period. Lowercase, so Leo quickly grabbed my hand and ran.
Music is so good.
Great.
Yeah, the one saving grace.
It's like a Sonic game.
Exactly like a Sonic game! Leo was a lot faster than I was, but I couldn't keep pace with his speed.
Just a little longer.
Oh, Sam. Got no place
I
to
just
go.
got to follow my rainbow.
Leo urged me on and turned the corner.
Whoa!
We ran right into a person the moment we turned the corner.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
That false own kid. That's where you're going.
Why is it always fucking Matcha's voices that like converge into one scene?
Damn. It happens.
Okay.
Marco!
What are you doing here, Vine? And why the big rush?
Big time rush.
Help! We're being chased!
Chased? By whom?
You too. Right over there.
We ran into the side alley that Marco pointed to.
Well, I'll see you around.
Marco and Roberto walked towards the Lao Shu in pursuit of us.
Hey, what's with all this ruckus? You're an archer, so keep it down, will ya?
Who the hell are you?
Wait, aren't they... Where are the police? How about we have a little chat down at the station?
We ain't got any of them Chinese teas, but we can at least serve you
Fuck
some
Marco.
free coffee.
Marco, what
Man,
the
I never
fuck?
thought I'd have.
Marco,
I
what
never
the
thought
fuck?
I'd have to say that line. I own
Marco.
a tea
Whoa.
shop.
Whoa. Oh, meanwhile,
Serious.
Miss.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
It's
Okay.
Dante.
Oh my...
Leo Van and a few others were the only ones at the manor. Most of the Falzone family moved to lay siege against the Lao Shu, but that
Not a single rat in sight. Sorry, Dante. Looks my intel wasn't right this time.
so it seems something doesn't feel right. We handed false information? If so, where are they?
Who the fuck knows?
Damn.
With the police in sight, the Lao Shu quickly turned on their heels and ran away.
Ah!
We breathed a sigh of relief from the alley and seeing them disappear. With the Lao Shu gone, Marco and Roberto came into the alley.
So, what's going on here? Those guys were with the Lao Shu.
Ellipses.
Ellipses. Leo and I looked at each other with grim expressions. We were suddenly ambushed by them. We don't know what's going on.
I can't imagine this being your fault.
Roberto surprisingly let me off the hook. Then he glared at Leo with a frown.
I'm guessing that you were approached by them because you're with a Falzone. We should escort her back to church, Marco. It's not safe for her to be with the Mafia.
I can't let you do that. I need to bring her back to the manor.
Oh, what? Back to your place? Is it your route?
It looks like it could be the type. I don't know what's going on here, but I do know that the Lao Shu will be back. If they approach you folks when you didn't do anything, they must have their reasons. I wouldn't be surprised if they're still waiting in the wings to bounce on you. Well,
Leo pondered for a bit, then turned to me with a stern look on his face.
if I'm alone, I can get back to the manor, no matter what they've in store. So,
If you let me go back myself and get a car, I'll come for you. Do you mind waiting?
I pondered for a bit, then came to a decision. Tenzin, this is you.
Please be careful.
Please be careful. Understood. Thanks, Leo, but please be careful.
No problem. Please wait for me to return. I'll try to be back as soon as possible. We can take a break later with Julia's fresh brewed coffee and dulce.
Leo smiled at me, trying to ease my worries. That sounds good. I'll ask her to give you an extra helping, Leo. I nodded back to him with a smile on my face.
May I ask you both to take care of it while I'm gone? I'll be right back.
Got it. No, wait. Got it. They won't bother. They won't bother her at our station. It's close by, so it'll be a safe trip down.
Ellipses.
Thank you very much. Well, I'll be right back.
With that, Leo turned around and ran off towards Falsey. Ellipses. I saw him off with a prayer for his safety.
I don't know what you're going through, but you need to get yourself away from them.
Roberta gave me a stern warning, and Marco lightly jabbed him in the shoulder.
Robbie, rule number 1 for survival here: don't get involved if you don't know what's happening.
Ellipses. That kind of hurt him.
Roberta didn't say anything in response, but it was clear he wasn't very pleased. Ellipses. I think it's best I don't say why I'm with the foul zone. With nothing for me to say, I followed Marco to the station. We were approaching the police station when we noticed tension in the air. The police seemed to be controlling traffic. What's going on? One of the officers steering traffic noticed us and ran towards Marco.
What, did something happen?
Allow shoot is barring the entrance. If you don't mind, please go in through the back.
Damn, I thought they gave you guys more, like, training. Okay.
Yeah, they're doing what?
The Lao Shu? Eh?
Marco, can I go in to defuse the situation? I'll show them not to tour with the police.
Go for it. But don't overdo it. It's not like the police are doing much in the first place, you hear?
I'll do my best. No promises.
There's my boy.
Roberto, please be careful. I know the police is very useless, but please.
I'm going to ignore that. You don't have to worry about me. Well, why am I getting nervous? This is not my game or my route.
Roberto,
God.
Roberto turned and quickly headed to the entrance. Marco and I went into the alley that led to the back of the station. There was a man standing in the alley. All he was doing was standing there, but I could tell he was no ordinary person.
Yeah?
He has red hair, after all.
The Lao shoes.
Beads of sweat appeared on Marco's forehead. He put his hand to his gun and slowly backed away. Is that... Meanwhile...
Oh my god.
Meanwhile,
come on.
Let's go!
Others.
This is Leo.
This is Leo.
Fortunately, I didn't run to any of them while showing my way back to the manor. Fuck. Just when I arrived. Boss! He must have returned from his mission. I could see the boss, Nicola, and the other members of the family around.
What's the hurry there, Leo? Come on.
Ellipses! I hesitated but for a second. Well... Knowing that her safety was priority, I disclosed to the boss what happened. I took Van outside. We were attacked by the Lao Shu on our way back from the church, so she's with the police now.
That. Understood. Get the car now.
Can I get a hat too?
Dante, you don't need to go. Let us take care of any.
The boss calmly gave orders to the men despite Nicola's attempts to intervene.
Domenico, you and 10 others stay here. Nicola, contact Paris. I suspect we'll need some cover.
Understood. Woo!
Nicola raised his brow at the boss's orders, but still nodded in agreement.
Get in the car, Leo. We're leaving.
Can I get McDonald's?
No! Okay,
Ah.
maybe on the way back.
Understood. We arrived at the police station and ran inside through the entrance.
I think this is Roberto.
Roberto. What are you planning? Are you trying to free your members behind bars?
I could hear shouting from the interrogation room. The officer was causing quite a ruckus. Come to think of it, there was a weird tension in the air along the streets leading up here.
Where is she?
She's not here. Let me go and ask. There should be a blonde girl here. Have you seen her?
Huh? I haven't seen anyone like that come here.
Huh? Where's Marco?
Huh? Marco's on his rounds and hasn't returned yet. Is there something you need from him?
Fuck!
Oh, language.
Have you noticed anything strange around here?
There was a Lao Shu causing problems earlier. I'm not sure if anything else was going on besides that. Just, minor infractions. To be honest, we're having more problems in here than whatever's going on outside.
Wait. Then where did they go?
Huh?
Ah! I heard yelling from back there. Isn't that a young officer who just came back?
Yeah, you mean Roberto?
Yeah, Bobby. Yeah, Bobbo. He's here. We'd like to go talk to him.
I mean, I don't know if that's... I'm sure, but you'll have to wait for a bit. He's questioning someone right now, and he gets really into it, so...
Wait. We don't have any time to be waiting.
That.
I was yelling there. It looked like the boss was thinking about something.
Anyway, is that... I think I know who that is. But why would someone like him be here? The person in front of me rarely appeared in public. He was Valeno's.
I see. It seems I don't need to introduce myself here. But I believe this country shows respect toward their women, no?
I could tell he was mocking us. He took a step forward. Marco moved in front of me and yelled.
Another step closer. What do you want?
Ellipses? Shut up! You're not worth my time.
He gave a stern and cold command to Marco, all the while his eyes were gazing at me.
You can call me Yang.
Yang!
See, there's my name card in case
Yeah,
you're wondering.
It's official now.
I know you're kind of stupid.
So he is Yang. I read the card. The leader of the Lao Shu. I felt a shiver go down my spine hearing him confirm his identity.
I think Leonarca.
Marco seemed quite flustered as he kept his guard up against Yang. I'd heard rumors of the Lao Shu before, but seeing him now put everything together, I want to run away, but I feel like he'd kill me the moment I turned my back to him. There's something about his presence that made me certain of that.
In case you didn't know, the Falzone calzones have been a bit of a nuisance to me lately. We Lao Shu are really in quite the predicament.
His smile is playful despite what he was saying, all the while keeping his eyes on me.
Most of our work has been thwarted by the Falzone. Oh, but they did a good job with their last strike. No boats means less work for me.
Ellipses.
But aside from getting in work's way, they've been busy getting rid of my men. Now my members have dwindled to nearly half of what I had before. In fact, my good friend, who's been with me since my, Gao Lung Sangzai days, came back as only a head.
Yeah, it's a settlement in Kowloon City, Hong Kong. He chuckled, seeing my reaction.
He was killed like a bug in a faraway country who will never see his homeland again.
What kind of... Okay.
What?
Huh?
No, please explain.
What do you want to know?
Okay.
Oh! Oh, shit, Nickel here? Fuck.
Oh shit, I hear him.
Oh, God. Okay, do you feel sorry for my men who've had to deal with Nicola?
Woo!
God
You
damn.
you should feel sorry for me. Couldn't answer his question. He continued speaking without waiting for a response that would never come.
Oh shit, do you live with him? Oh, that's more torture than I
live
could
with
ever give
him.
you. Just go home. Go home. Anyway, which is why the Lao Shu cannot simply cower and wait for such misery to befall them. I'd like to show my thanks to the Fell Zone, and the key to that is
Key? What could that mean?
you, Toots.
When neither of us able to speak, Yang finally ended his theatrical display. All he did was talk to us, but a fear unlike any I'd ever experienced before crept upon me.
Sorry to interrupt, but we've got other business at hand, so we'll have to excuse ourselves.
He spoke to Yang in a firm voice and grabbed my hand to move out.
What's the rush?
Fuck.
His cold smile was now accompanied with the unique sword in his hand. Looks like a fucking crowbar.
Yeah.
Marco covered me by stepping forward. He reached into his vest to grab his gun.
Is that Leo?
Probably.
Stop right there.
Dante!
Man, thank God you're safe.
Ah, the Keepers of the Grave. How delightful.
How do you know that name?
It's not just the name, I also know what role the Key Maiden holds.
How do you know that?
Simple. We want to receive the blessings that this land has been given as well.
That. I see. It looks like you know more than you need to.
Dante shot at Yang's legs, but Yang quickly dodged the bullet.
So you won't let those with the information live? I think I like your style, Falzone Calzone.
Yang laughed and closed in, swinging his sword like a whip on Dante's arm. Dante dodged the blade quickly and pointed his gun again at his target. But before the trigger could be pulled, Yang stepped within range to strike with his blade. Dante kicked Yang to create a distance, but Yang took the hit with the side of his blade. Dante!
Leo, Marco, now!
Understood. Leave it to us.
The two pulled me and took cover along the walls. We kept watch of the ensuing fight.
You're not serious, are you?
This isn't good.
Yang seems to be mumbling something amidst the shots aimed at him.
It's not gonna do any favors if you all die now.
Damn you.
He avoided the shots and in a blink of an eye and closed in right next to Dante.
Ugh.
Dante tried to kick again, but this time Yang grabbed his leg with his arms.
Oh, wait. I can't use my sword like this. I'll let you go. Don't trip, alright?
Why you?
Dante swung his fist at Yang's head, but Yang simply dodged and moved back. He then raised his sword. No! That's probably Nicola?
Dante.
Oh no!
Oh, shit!
No!
God damn it!
Woo!
It was then that Nicola appeared with the other members of the Foul Zone Calzone.
With the care package.
Oh, God, I know I hear just somewhere in the background. More? This is getting a bit too tiring for my taste.
Walrus, thank you for the care package. Everyone stretch and drink.
Thank you.
Woo!
Getting tired, so...
Ugh.
That's right.
Well, I guess I can leave now, since I've been sufficiently entertained by the looks on your faces, and I am tired of that voice already. Bye!
Without any worries to speak of, Yang turned nimbly and ran off.
After him! He must be killed.
The family nodded at Nicola's command. After seeing Yang in person, I couldn't imagine him being killed so easily. It was clear how tired everyone was upon returning to Foul Zone Manor. Julia greeted us with a smile and tended to our needs. She didn't say anything, though. She just... Oh, wait.
Some dialogue, it's okay. Oh my, you look so tired. How many times can we say that you're tired? Let me get something warm to...
I'll be stepping out again, so you can skip me. Moonwalking out.
Oh, thank
It's
God.
the
I mean,
thriller.
very busy, aren't you? Still talking, still talking. Well, why don't you at least have a cup of coffee for now? If you're drinking, you can't talk much.
I'll be back by nightfall, so maybe then. Thank you, Julia. Jamon.
Okay, but bye. Understood. Please do let me know when you return. I mean, I think I'll know, but be sure to let me know.
We'll all know.
Oh,
Nicola...
my screen time is up.
Nicola smiled back at Julia as she disintegrated into the ether.
Nicholas says he has to leave, and Julia goes.
What is this?
Leo, I need to talk to you. In private.
Understood.
Ah. Before I could say something, the two left the salon. Nicola shrugged and mumbled.
Ah, here comes the scolding.
Are you supposed to be gone? Huh?
I mean, Leo did take you out without permission, you know. Jamon. To add, we have Yang coming out of the woodwork. If Dante didn't show up, you'd be dead by now.
Gasp! But Leo did what he did for me. I need to speak with Dante.
I wouldn't if I were you, Annie.
Nicola kindly tried to stop me, but I was already running out of the room by then.
Woo!
With no one else in the salon. He was supposed to leave by now, but he's still here. Nicola took a deep breath inside.
Julia isn't going to be happy when she sees there's no one here to serve the coffee to. Woo!
Dante! It was the first and possibly only time that I slammed the door open to Dante's office.
I'm busy. Stay outside.
I was the one who said I wanted to see Sister Sophia at church. Leo just complied with my wishes. I'm the one at fault here.
That.
I haven't seen Dante look at me like that before. Upon seeing the intensity of his expression, I couldn't help but take a step back in surprise.
I thought I told you not to leave here. We have you in our custody to protect you from the dangers that are lurking outside.
But I know that, and...
No, you don't. Do you know what could have happened if we didn't get there in time? You could have been killed or worse. Do you even know what you've gotten into?
I couldn't say a word. I haven't seen him this angry before. He's angrier than when I tried to escape from the balcony before. Seeing him like this was making me shiver.
I'm sorry. It was my fault. I didn't think of the repercussions.
Leo bowed down in an apology to Dante.
Duh.
Dante walked in front of Leo.
Stand up straight.
Dante's palm struck Leo squarely in the cheek. Leo faltered but still held his ground.
Next time, think before you act.
With that, Dante turned his back to Leo and returned to his desk.
Understood. Forgive me. I'll excuse myself, senor.
Leo gave a deep bow to Dante in appreciation and exited the office. With Dante sitting in his chair in silence, I wanted to apologize to Dante yet again. I'm sorry, Dante, Alright, here's our next choice for the stream. I wanted to see Sister Sophia, or I wanted to learn what the Key Maiden was. So what is it this time? Oh, well, Brevi got it this time.
Can we ask about the Key Maiden, please?
Sure. I wanted to learn what the Key Maiden was.
Thank you.
That's.
I think it refers to me, but it was unsettling not to know what it means. And also, I should have asked this earlier because I would have understood that entire dialogue during the fight. So I thought maybe Sister Sophia knew what it was, and...
You have the mana to find out. And did you get what you wanted?
I shook my head in response to Dante's stern questioning. No, didn't get anything. Sister Sophia told me that she wouldn't say since you haven't told me yet. It was then I realized that I hadn't asked you about it in person yet. Even though I've had many times to ask. You're always so busy, so I couldn't find the opportunity to ask.
Are you kidding me?
When I spoke with Nico, I seemed to want to avoid talking about it. So I figured you wouldn't let me know what it was either.
Didn't Nicola tell you anything?
Well, only not to speak of it again, and that there were some things he couldn't explain.
That's.
Dante took a deep breath as if trying to regain his calm.
I suppose it's my fault for not explaining myself enough. I understand that you may be anxious or feeling scared about your situation.
Dante looked away briefly with a hint of agony and hesitation on his face.
But I don't explain to you certain things because it's for your own good. It wouldn't have been best for you to live your life with no knowing certain things. Which is why I'm still hesitant to share what I know with you.
His azure eyes expressed this hesitation. I looked into them to plead my case. I want to know what's going on because it concerns me.
That.
I understand that you're trying to protect me, and I appreciate what you're doing. But now that I know that this key maiden has something to do with me, I want to know what it is and think for myself what to do. Dante listened to my plea and let out a tiny but gentle smile. Immediately after he said my name, clamor ensued outside the manor.
Oh, was that?
Yep, chapter 5.
Chapter 4. Asalitore.
Good job. Inside the office, sounds of shouting could be heard from outside. It looked at Dante to see if he knew what was happening. What's going on?
That.
Boss, it's an emergency.
I thought I've told you to knock.
I'm sorry, but it's urgent. We're being attacked.
Attacked?
How many?
One.
Excuse me? Take care of it then.
We're trying, but he's too strong. He knocked out Domenico.
What?
Who is he?
Petro and Giacomo.
Giacomo.
Giacomo are holding down the fort for now. But they said to get you out of here.
Evacuate. Be foolish.
Dante stood up from his seat, gun in hand, prepared to step out.
I'll go. Leo, you stay here and guard her.
I knew you'd say that, boss, but you can't.
Leo blocked the door to keep Dante from leaving.
The enemy could be after you, boss. That's why we need to escape to a safe location.
Think I'd be killed so easily?
Yes. I mean, of course not. But no, I won't let you go.
Ellipses. I knew something terrible was happening. With each gunshot heard from below, a sense of fear slowly came over me. I couldn't hide my pale complexion, and the fear was causing my body to shiver.
That.
Seeing me visibly shaken, Dante's azure eyes widened. Leo looked where Dante was looking, and noticed me as well before speaking again.
That's right. You need to protect her, boss.
You take her and... No. I'll take her with me.
That's right, it's not my route, it's yours.
Huh?
Yes, please do, boss.
Yeah. I couldn't keep up with the events going on around me, but I decided to go with Dante. Leo followed us from behind.
That!
Dante stopped suddenly, then extended his arm out in front of me to tell me to stop.
Hi again.
Oh no, not you. A young man was standing in our way, holding a dagger. You're that guy who said he...
What's this white-haired twink doing in my house? You're that man from before.
If you recall, in this flashback, I was interrupted earlier. Which, is why I'm here to speak with you. But first, I really need you to come with me. Don't be afraid.
Oh no, not this guy. That night, he appeared at church to take me, and more. And now he's standing in front of us again. He stared at me as if Dante and Leo weren't there.
So, like, have you had time to think about that at all? Victor Helsing, because I need to speak with you and stuff.
I don't know what you mean. I don't think. I'm not an MC. Sweats.
Yeah, I'm a disciple of the church.
Really
Totally.
now?
Totally a
Really?
disciple. Yeah, praise Jeebus.
A disciple?
Well,
Dante stepped in front of me to block me from the young man.
And an uninvited guest who doesn't belong here.
Dude, come on, man. Dante Falzone, are you gonna get in my way?
Of course. Do you expect me to let you go?
I mean, then I need to silence you.
Ugh.
The young man charged with his dagger before even finishing a sentence.
boss!
No.
Leo jumped in between them to shield Dante. The dagger slashed Leo across the arm.
The ellipses.
Get out of my way. I came to speak with her. Stuff.
You came again?
Listen, it happens sometimes, okay?
Man, that's why your hair's white.
Fuck.
Don't be ridiculous. Do you seriously think you can get away with what you've done here?
I mean, if you're still gonna get in my way, I have no other choice but to fight.
Oh, another care package. Everyone drink and stretch. Wait! I hurriedly called to the young man in an attempt to prevent any further bloodshed.
Huh?
The young man looked at me quietly with his colored eyes.
My eyes are colored.
Okay,
can you tell?
This is a emoji.
I don't trust you.
I don't trust you.
What?
I don't trust you.
Why not? I've been nothing but honest with you.
The young man flinched and held his breath. Even if you are a member of the church, you hurt Leo. How could I ever trust you?
Oh, that's your issue. But my mission is important. I had no other choice. I don't have time to convince the Mafia. Their blood has already been forsaken.
I don't understand what you're saying. If you think you can do anything you want in order to accomplish your goal, then there's no way I can trust you ever.
But you trust the Falzone? They're the Mafia.
Yeah, everyone here is part of the Mafia. I'm aware that not all of their actions are in the name of justice, but I trust them far more than those who would harm someone trying to protect another. I'm gonna trust the Mafia who hurts people regardless of what we're doing.
The Mafia!
I looked at Dante and he seemed a lot calmer now.
Oh, you're really stupid. Okay. Did I do the wrong thing? But the church's will is always right. That's why I need you to, and I will ask this again.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I need you.
Falzone member A.
Boss, you alright?
I hear footsteps coming towards us. The others arrived while I was talking to him.
Fine. I've accomplished my initial goal, I guess. I'll let her go for today.
Upon seeing others approaching, he turned his eyes towards Dante.
I shall leave you with this warning. The church, and nor me, will wait for much longer. We will not continue to offer the protection we've previously bestowed.
With that, he quickly turned to the window and leapt out.
YOLO.
Ah!
Boss, are you hurt?
I'm fine. Leo's been injured, though.
That was too close to comfort.
With the peril gone, Leo kneeled down to the floor. Leo, show me your arm. We need to bandage it.
Oh, that's fine. It's only a scratch. It isn't bad at all, really.
Dante stepped away from his men and looked down at Leo sitting on the ground.
Leo, why did you intervene?
Why? Well, it just sort of happened. I mean, it's our duty to protect you, boss.
That's...
But I'm sorry. You could have avoided that easily, right? Must have gotten in your way back there.
Dante patted Leo on the head in a consoling way, then gave orders to one of his men.
Giacomo. Take care, Leo.
Okay, I can I can patch him up. My name's not Giacomo.
No. I need you to return to your room. Get yourself ready to leave here.
What?
Now. Understand?
Yeah. Surprised by his seriousness, I nodded back reluctantly. We'll call it here today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't this a wonderful game? You can see why I love it so much.
It is. It's a game that we are playing.
Certainly something.
Yeah,
For
it
God's
is
sake.
an experience.
Yeah, it's an experience. Uh-huh.
An adventure.
Yeah, it sure is an adventure.
Uh-huh.
Let's see who we're gonna rate.
Yeah.
You guys are enjoying it so much. Like, I can just feel your enthusiasm oozing out of you.
It's the best thing I've ever played.
Does he
know,
not like
right?
a Dolce?
Do you want some
Oh, the
Dolce?
Dolce.
I love a Dolce.
Yeah,
I
I'd
would
like
love one right
all
now.
of the
Hot
Dolce.
coffee.
Mmm. Dolce and coffee. We're gonna be rating Rainy tonight. She's playing Power Wash Simulator.
Nice.
Yeah. Let me cue that up. Also, body count. I let you know that there's a body count in this game. One of your characters is already dead. I'm sure you can know which one it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I certainly do.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder who it is.
hmm,
Wow.
yeah.
Hmm.
At
Can't
least
believe Julia's dead!
I can't
Julie is
believe.
dead.
So
I
much
can't
for his screen
believe.
time.
I can't believe Nicola's finally dead.
Yeah, it's weird how Nikola just dies and nobody questions
Wow.
it ever.
I still hear him around the house somehow. His
He
spirit
actually-
lingers on.
It's actually the spirit
Is
of.
it ghost?
I don't know how we missed it, but it was actually is the spirit of Michael Jackson. I don't know if anyone's gonna say
God.
anything, but he was possessed for a couple months.
Yeah, nobody wanted to say anything. They thought it was too impolite.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. But yeah, so at least one other person will die as well. At least. It depends which route we're on. There might be more. Hey, but let's call it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining us for more Piofiore. We'll be back next week with some more. We're getting through this really quickly, so there probably won't be more than like 2 or 3 streams of this left. So hope you enjoy it while it's here. I know 1010 sure is.
I hate this game.
Now you know how I feel. I completed it.
I've been
Anyway,
having fun.
anyway, everyone say bye.
Bye.